What's up, guys? LayedBackGaming here, bringing you the top 10 of December. This is going to be number 6 through 10. At number 10, we have Hiatus SX by Lonized. He's really well known for making SX maps and MX maps, as well as double wide maps. He's just an all-around great forger. You always see great maps for him, whether it's like I said, supercross, motocross, double wide. He's even made some roller coaster maps. He's just a really well-rounded forger, and I think he's actually made some Slayer maps as well. But right here you can see it's pretty crazy. We were racing with about 10 people, so at the very beginning it's kind of bunched up and a little bit crazy. So I'm going to show 2 laps on here because it's a fairly short map. The lap time you see at the top is not the correct time at the moment because there is like I think a 15-minute start gate, and I'm kind of mad at Hiatus for putting that in there because that makes me mad because I always try to cut into the inside and I didn't see that rock there, and of course made me flip. But I learned from that obviously, and helped me the next time. But this is it's a short map, but it's a really well-made map. All the jumps work. Obviously the first run they didn't really work well for me because I was getting beat around and all that stuff and didn't have the speed required to make all the jumps. But other than that, it's a good map. It's a short map, but it's a pretty cool map. He's actually got, if you didn't see it through the overview, there's actually a section not on this beside the map of a little MX section or SX section, sorry, that didn't get put onto the track, and that actually has something to do with the name. The name Hiatus apparently means something like a break or something like that, or so I guess that's why I put that there, and that's probably why I named the map this. But yeah, all in all, good map, and really smooth and well-made SX map. So moving on to number 9, we have Lethal by ResetGamerTag. This is a roller coaster. Obviously, I really like this map. I start off fairly late, so I'm kind of like in the back of the group. You'll see me when this overview gets over right here. Okay, why is it taking so long? Okay, anyway, here I am. I'm kind of starting off a little bit behind everybody, but he does a good job making it. He makes spirals and waves and all this stuff in here. So he puts in a variety of different turns. And the only thing I don't like about maps like this is I don't like the I wouldn't say this is one, but I thought there was one turn in here. Maybe there's not, but just the 90-degree turns, they kind of bug me, and it doesn't make the map worse. Of course, it's just my opinion. I don't enjoy racing on maps that have 90-degree turns. I don't know what it is that I don't like about it, but that wasn't one. That's a good turn. But yeah, this map is really smooth. It mixes a little bit between the terrain and the track itself, and then he's also got a couple of jumps. He's got this one coming up right here, and then you go on a left bank turn and you'll jump down right there till you see to the right. So he did a really good job making this. He's had, I think he might have had a couple of maps in the top 10 before, maybe not. This might be his first map he's had in the top 10, but I feel like he's had one more. I could be wrong, obviously, though. But yeah, he did a good job, making smooth banked waves and stuff. As you can see, there's multiple banked waves that are pretty smooth. And right here you'll see he finishes off with just a quick little spiral right here at the end. But yeah, all in all, the map was very smooth. I really enjoyed it. It all flowed well as well. So yeah, great map, and good job to ResetGamerTag. Alright, at number 8 we have Penguins Eat Dirt. I have no clue why it's named that, but anyway, it's made by Rookies in Milk, and I think I've seen a video about somebody that said this is probably the most interesting forger that forges right now, and honestly I cannot disagree with him, because Rookies in Milk, he's a fairly, I don't know if he was a known forger, and kind of, obviously this glitch is really bad. I'm sorry about the lag. I forgot that this lagged. I should have edited that out. But anyway, I'm going to edit to somebody else's view right here because I thought this was the coolest thing. He comes up here, a guy sitting here, throws a grenade. Somehow he does a backflip. I'm not really sure how that happened, but yeah, I think this was Jared W13 that did that, and I just thought that was the weirdest thing that he. I still have no clue how he backflipped, but it was interesting, and I had to put that in here real fast. But yeah, like I said, it kind of lagged at the beginning for some reason. I'm not sure exactly why, but it did, and I mean it's not a big deal though, obviously. And yeah, but this is just an interesting map. It's a roller coaster. It's got some terrain on it as well. And the only thing that really bugged me was, if you see in the middle, he's got all this roller coaster sections right here, and there's no kill boundaries. So if you fall off from the top and you hit the bottom, you can't. It's going to take you a while to get back up there because there's no kill boundaries, and you have to drive way outside of the map to kill yourself, so you'll spawn way up there. And that's something that kind of bugged me a little bit. Obviously, maybe it was a little bit hard for him to find places to put the kill boundaries to where you wouldn't die if you were racing on track below. But that is one thing that was just a small problem. Not a huge problem, but it does get annoying. If somebody falls off, then it can get kind of irritating to have to, drive outside the map to kill yourself, or even drive all the way back up just to get back on the track. So that's one thing he could have worked on, but he can, he'll be able to work on that in his future maps. But for this map, I really enjoyed it and thought it was a good map, and I'm kind of glad I got in, especially with the name. The name was really interesting and just different than you usually see and everything. But yeah, it was a nice map, and I really liked it. So it's good that it got up here in the top 10. Alright, so our next map is, let's see, oh yeah, Aneurysm by SMM 2010. This is in 7th place, and this is a really cool map. It's just different than you'd usually see. Obviously, you can tell that it's in the Coliseum, but I don't think this part right here is in the Coliseum. What he did was he put, see, yeah, there you can see the little Coliseum part, or I call it a Coliseum. I'm not sure what everybody else calls it. But anyway, so what he did here was he actually boxed in the outside. So he's got some track in the Coliseum itself, and then most of it's actually kind of boxed outside of the Coliseum, and kind of getting a little tangle with a bunch of racers right here. But this is just a really cool map. I really enjoyed it. I thought this honestly was one of my favorite maps out of the voting video. I wouldn't have voted this #1 in my opinion, but I thought this was a really cool map, and in my opinion, I think it deserved to be up in the top 5 just because it's unique and different, and I mean, I just really enjoyed it. And SMM always does a good job in making different types of maps, and just being creative with everything that he has to create out of. And it's a fairly short map, but it's just really fun, and I just really enjoyed it, and it just really stood out to me. I don't know if it was the fact that it was all boxed in or what, but I also really like this tunnel. This was a really cool thing that he added. But yeah, it was just something different, and I really enjoyed it. And so definitely good job to SMM. He did a really good job making this. I'm not really sure what that one aesthetical piece, or aesthetical, not aesthetical, goodness, aesthetics that he has right here is. I don't know what exactly it's supposed to be. He can comment on there and tell me, because I'm not really sure what that is. But yeah, so anyway, number 6, Cosmic. Cosmic by Mrazek 1X, or otherwise known as Mythic X Reaper. He changed his gamer tag, and that's why it was a pain trying to find this map, because I knew he submitted it, and I knew it was going to be a good map because it's a great forgery, and I was just trying to find it. I could not find it because his name continued not to work on Bungie. So finally I looked it up on YouTube, and after about 5 videos I finally found his new gamer tag, and it was just really irritating to try to find it, but finally found it, so it's okay. Yeah, but now I'll remember what your gamer tag was. But yeah, this is a double wide map, and really well made, if I must say. This is a really great map, and it really was just different from other maps. It really stood out, and I really liked it. It had the kind of like space type feel, as you see, it has kind of like rocks in the in between some of the turns, which I guess could be related to like asteroids or something like that. If you didn't see before, there's one thing that he had a 90-degree turn in there, and it doesn't make affect the play of the map or anything like that. But it is, in my opinion, I just don't like 90-degree turns, and I'm not I'm not saying he shouldn't make them. But it's just I just don't enjoy them. I don't know why. It's just I've never really liked them. But one thing he did a really good job was with this bank spiral right here. My goodness, I love this turn, especially because it's made out of glass covers. Goodness, glass covers, and that's a really cool thing to do. Especially if you build a turn out of glass covers, it's just great. And then I kind of get rammed to the wall right here. I don't know who that was, but that kind of made me mad. But anyway, guys, thanks a lot for watching. This is the number 6 through 10 of the top 10. If you want to watch right here, there's going to be a list of all these maps that were just shown in the video. So you can go download them all. All these download links are going to be in the description, so be sure to go check them all out. Also, if you want to go watch the top 10, number 1 through 5, that video will be out soon, hopefully tomorrow or the next day. So if you want to watch that, just click this annotation. It'll take you right to the video. That way you can swap between both videos. And again, guys, thanks a lot for watching. Please like and favorite the video. It really does help a lot. Also leave a comment. Let me know what you thought about the video. And go check out my channel out and subscribe if you like these stuff. And there's a bunch of other episodes on my channel that y'all can stay tuned to and all that stuff. So again, guys, thanks a lot for watching, and please subscribe.